Donald J. Trump, mystery drone sightings all over the country. Can this really be happening without our government's knowledge? I don't think so. Let the public know and now. Otherwise, shoot them down. There are a couple of typos in there, but the spirit is the same. I don't think that he was calling for civilians to shoot at drones, for civilians to shoot at drones themselves. I made this meme, by the way. I thought it was appropriate. Looks like drones are back at the menu, boys, but I don't think that Trump was referring to civilians shooting at drones, which is, well, it's America. Shooting should be the national sport in many ways. But yes, people took this into their own hands, and handguns. When the government refuses to protect its citizens, the citizens shall take matters into their own hands. This person tries to shoot a drone out of the air, and well, this is from Drone Hunter, and we got some tracing bullets. I always loved. Is that tracing bullets? You know, the ones that leave a trace. Oh, that was a direct shot. Here he comes. There he comes. You go. It's like a video game. It's like watching a video game, but in real life. The drone is still alive. Oh, we needed to see the drone going down. But yes, people are taking this into their own hands. And we also have some sightings, very strange sightings. There was a mysterious glowing orb spotted in New Jersey sky. Channel 7 ABC News captured a glowing orb in the New Jersey sky. We have no idea what this is. I don't have any idea of what is this. Okay, they capture whatever this is, and nobody has any idea of what is this. I have studied aircraft. I was a fan of any single aircraft, man-made aircraft, and this looks like nothing that man has created. That is not the moon. That is, I don't think this is the moon. The moon doesn't do that lambada dance in itself. We have other things in which mystery drone crash sends FBI scrambling in New Jersey, but finds nothing. Multiple agencies swarm a Hillsborough field after reports of a drone hitting power lines near a Lowe's parking lot. Despite the FBI's involvement in a massive search operation, officials found zero evidence of any crash. Oh, it was so strange. Hillsborough police cleared the scene with the most classic line, "No known threat to the public." So they didn't find anything, and no, there's no known threat. There's no problem in here. That we are okay. We found nothing. So fear nothing. How does that work?
A drone. It is happening in Hillsborough, New Jersey. Fox 5's Stephanie Bertini is live from that scene. Stephanie, obviously so much frustration about what is even happening in the skies above us. So this might be a big answer.
We just generate the subtitles here that are not generated. I'm gonna take just a minute. Less than a minute, like 20 seconds. I'm seeing your comments that maybe these are. I have a theory that I'm going to share with you right after we see this clip. I have a theory about the drones.
Yeah, I talked to several people who tell us they heard a drone crash somewhere behind where I'm standing.
Okay, if you hear a drone crash, that must be a huge ass drone. And the drone has to crash on pavement at least has to be really
We're
big.
working to get that information confirmed with officials. Our chopper has been flying over the area this morning. Here's some video. We're showing you that view from above. We're in a shopping plaza in Hillsborough, just off Route 206. First responders have been here all morning, including Hillsborough police. A lot of onlookers. I talked to one woman who says her concerns are growing, calling all the recent drone activity very bizarre.
I remember the movie Monsters Incorporated, the first one, not Monsters University, the first one when they had all these reports that they had seen a girl and all the people making all sorts of things. She had like dozens of eyes or something like that. It's so fun to watch this kind of thing.
She says she heard the drone crash happened overnight here, but she says that she's seen several, what she believes are drones anyway, flying around her home. She says she lives not too far from where we're live right now. Now, we've reported on these drone concerns in New Jersey. Some experts have said the sightings could very well be lawfully manned aircrafts today. We're hearing
We have some maybe not a report, but Sean Farash, one of the best impersonators of Donald Trump, if not the best impersonator of Donald Trump. This may clarify things about the New Jersey drones. In 2023, there was this an agreement to create a test and evaluation corridor for the development of uncrewed aerial systems and automated advanced air mobility. That is a bit technical. I'm going to switch to the actual report, and here it says UAS are often referred to as drones. Will AAM involve the use of electric vertical takeoff and landing? We're talking about these are vehicles or devices that can take off vertically because they are very light, and at the same time they can fly horizontally. It's that they can do both things at the same time. If you know a bit about aircraft, maybe you can remember the Harrier jet, who I think is still in service. They can do that, vertical takeoff and landing, to move people and cargo between places not easily served by other modes of transportation. The advantage of this kind of aircraft is that you don't need like a strip to land. Okay, you can land vertically. It's like the Harrier is a jet that can literally land vertically. So in this case, would be a huge horse, a drone that can carry a cargo from one spot to another. But my idea is that this is simply part of these are from, okay, this is what I was missing. Why it's not switching? Okay, this is, I think it's Saturn Dynamics XP4 Transwind drone. These drones are drones that can take off vertically, but at the same time can fly very fast in a horizontal manner. Again, this must be from the government, but you have the Army, you have the Navy, and you have the Army, Navy, and oh my God, this Saturday night I'm four types of the Air Force. I just was missing those words. This must be just operations by the Air Force, but secret operation testing aircraft. And you have to test aircrafts in the air, of course. And if you test aircraft in the air and these aircrafts have lights on for some reason, they're gonna be seen by civilians. Why do you need this aircraft to have those lights on? It is my question. Because if you don't explain about these sightings of drones, you're going to, well, unsettle the population for no reason at all. You can test your aircrafts Can't you test these aircrafts? I don't know. Can you go to Wyoming or something like that, or some Montana, something that has a lot of space and not that much people? You can go to uh, Utah or Arizona. I don't know. It's go for a piece of land and you bring those drones there and you test them. Maybe you need the drones to be tested in terms of scanning houses, scanning people, scanning things on terrain. You need to scan actual streets. You are reconnaissance drones, and you have to test the drones in that regard. I don't know. I'm just speculating in here, but still, if you are testing drones for actual military use, and those drones aren't from the United States, then why would you leave the lights turned on? You can turn off the lights, and I'm sure that the drones can do whatever they can do the exact same way without scaring people. I don't think that there's a mothership. That mothership would have been detected long ago. And if these drones were being for weeks in New Jersey, they would have been taken down long ago by any of these military forces. Yeah, sort of Google Maps 3000, Bastia, and I agree with you. Like let's create some three-dimensional Google Maps scanning everything. It is the government. I'm sure this is a government. Yes, it is your mom messing with people, a distraction. Scared people can be easily controlled and manipulated. Oh yeah, the drones must be communicating with I don't know, the 5G towers and the Starlink satellites, and all of them triangulating to activate the nanobots that were in the vaccines or something like that. You know that you combine all that and you create actual paranoia in the public. And yes, paranoia is something that helps control people. There's also this. I've had this clip. Maybe this clip is important as well.
Other officers called 911 after seeing 50 of them come off the ocean.
Advised after we made contact with that officer that there were 50 that came off the ocean.
50?
50. That was my reaction also.
50 drones. Why do they come from the ocean? There's, of course, if you want to test their capability, how they are maybe manned and unmanned, uncrewed. The idea of a drone nowadays is that you have enough information via being at first controlled by humans, and via that information you help this AI learn how to navigate the drone by itself. That is the idea. That is the same principle of Tesla's full self-drive. From the beginning, all Teslas on the road have been recording not only what is around them, but how people drive them, okay? You're driving your Tesla 5 years ago, you are feeding the AI how to drive through your street, and the cameras are learning from your driving simultaneously. So that's the way that the more people drive, then the better Teslas become with this full self-drive. It's the same principle with drones. Is this legal? I don't have no idea if how legal is that. Okay, we are going to use your drivings to teach our AI how to drive. That is my understanding how it works. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they just use the recordings or the interactions with the other cars via all the cameras that a Tesla has. But it's the same principle. At some point, AIs will be able to teach themselves with enough data. AIs will be able to teach themselves. They need that first, human, that little help from humans at first. That must be the same that is happening with drones. And in the sense of drones, I would be afraid if you release a drone that drives itself into a civilian zone. I hope that these drones are just for reconnaissance purposes. That would be the ideal thing to do.